What? Do they look like Fire Emblem characters?
Call me Ellie, okay? That's what they'll call me in Hollywood.
Is there no one who can show my dear
Wait.
Ellie the bearing of a proper lady?
What? Holy crap. I didn't think they get there. I forgot what it was called. I actually have this game. I actually have Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Tharja can be a bit gross, but she's a great partner regardless.
She called Tharja gross? Jeez.
This world has no shortage of specimens for my studies.
So, if you guys don't know what this is, it's FEH Shin Megami Tensei. But
My turn.
oh my god, that looks so cool. Wow.
I'm gonna warm up your heart with the press of a button.
Mamori is my master. She is someone who I must protect with my life.
This game, it's just so goofy. This is in Fire Emblem Heroes.
I am with you, master.
Okay, I didn't want to introduce. I didn't want to talk over them, but I'm so hyped for this.
Tsubasa Oribe, age 18. I'm an idol with Fortuna Entertainment, and I'm giving it all I've got.
Tsubasa may be unpredictable, but her goodness shines through in her positive attitude.
So if you guys don't know what this is, it's Tokyo Mirage Sessions, which came from the FEX TMS crossover.
Let's combine our strengths.
But basically what happened was that IS and Atlas couldn't work together. So as a result, I think Atlas just took full control of it. And then they made this game. So this is actually the closest thing to a crossover we've had so far. Come to Fire Emblem Heroes. Because if you think about it, with at least Dragalia Lost, that was a crossover, but it didn't come to Fire Emblem Heroes. It came to Dragalia Lost, but not FEH. This is the closest thing to a crossover because the involvement of Atlas and IS is just mainly Atlas. They did most of the work. So this is the closest thing to a crossover coming to FEH so far. Which goes and explains a lot, because if you look at all these characters, they don't look like they belong in a Fire Emblem universe. Though again, we're right now in what? The Elfland in story? What's it, Alfenheim? I guess it fits as much as that does, you know, but whatever. I'm glad they made it in the game. It's a step in the right direction. Does that mean we're getting more crossovers in the future? I mean, this isn't a legit crossover because it's like, it's technically still Fire Emblem, even though it's Tokyo Mirage Sessions. It's not like Fire Emblem Tokyo Mirage Sessions. It's just Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I have this game. I have the limited collector's edition. I actually pre-ordered this game before they gave me more details about it, and I always regretted it because when I got it, I was like, "This isn't Fire Emblem." Anyways, super interesting. If you guys don't know, the remake version. Oh, that's why. The Switch remake version. Didn't that come out? Did I forget all about it? When did that come out? I also pre-ordered that. I always feel like an idiot when you buy the same game twice, but that's exactly what I did. This Friday. Wow. By the way, guys, we're going to play this game on Friday. Because I pre-ordered this and I forgot about it. Man, how stupid am I? I literally spent over $100 on the same game. I bought the collector's edition back on the Wii U, and then on the Switch I bought it again. I'm so stupid. Okay, anyways, I'm really excited. I love Atlas. I was always hoping for Persona to come onto Nintendo consoles. At least we have SMT, you know. Anyways, number 1 is Eleonora. Her, oh god, that's Varian. They look like what, stands? What are they called in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? It's always been so weird. Also, I was really upset when they released this game in North America because we got the censored version. And then when I pre-ordered the Switch version, I was super upset because they went with the international release as the basis of the remake. So it's the censored edition. I bought it again because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna finally be able to experience this non-censored. And then they do a censored version. Oh whatever. I hate IS. Trust me when I say I really like that they finally put this banner in. Anyways, Eleonora, infantry. Infantry colorless archer. You have to say colorless archer nowadays because it's so weird. Alright, her weapon, Mirage Longbow. Effective against flying foes, grants speed +3. If unit's speed is over foe speed, foe cannot make a follow-up attack. Whoa. Hold on. That's not a plus, so that's her personal weapon. Of course it's Mirage. Oh, come on. I should have known. I should have known. Okay, so basically, it's speed +3, standard ability of a bow, which is effective against flying foes, and if you have more speed than your opponent, they can't make a follow-up attack, which you might be like, Nims, that's stupid. If you outspeed your opponent, of course they can't make a follow-up attack. They can only hit you one time. Yeah, that's true. So I guess this is for when they have like, what, Vengeful Fighter? Quick Riposte? Ability that's allowed them to generate a additional attack? I guess it's for that. But it's not that interesting, to be honest. Huh. Additionally, she has rally attack speed plus. Double rallies are really good. You know, worth a lot of points. And attack speed +6 to an ally. That's the two of the most crucial stats when it comes to like buffing. She also has attack speed push and speed defense ruse. What does this mean? She's probably gonna be freakishly quick and do no damage. It's so weird. She's paired with Varian, and when you think of Varian in this game, he's like completely mediocre, and his biggest and most useful thing about him is his special bow and utilization of his HP. So it's really weird that, you know, she's quick. She's probably gonna hit pretty well too. I mean, anything with attack speed push should hit pretty well. So if you guys don't know what attack speed push is, basically as long as you're over 25% HP, attack speed +7. But if you, after combat, if you attack it, you take 5 damage. So the entire idea is she has 42 HP. Oh, she has a fair amount of HP. Thank goodness. So she can stay in attack speed push for quite a while. But she's unlikely to have high defense, and if it's going to follow the Variant archetype, because her HP is fairly high, she's probably not going to have high defense or res. Probably a lot of speed and pretty good attack, as well, of course, with good HP as well. So my assumption is you're probably going to replace the speed defense ruse for like Desperation or something, because she probably shouldn't be. But if you use Desperation, you're not even going to use her bow very well, because the entire idea is to get hit. I don't know. She's probably, yeah, she's likely to be 170 BST. She's probably going to have as much BST as Norn. So she's probably going to be very offensive, but ooh, if you give her Desperation, what's the point of her bow? I guess for the first battle? I find that a bit iffy. And of course, you don't really want to replace ruse skills. Ruse skills are super good, right? If a rally or assist skill is used by unit or target, its unit inflicts speed defense -5 and guard on foes in cardinal direction of unit and target through the next actions. This pairs super well with the rally attack speed plus. So she can buff and debuff. Very, very good hero. At least very good skills. It's just kind of awkward. She's actually kind of plain if you think about it, but you know what? If there's ever a time to collect heroes, this might be it. Though, hold on guys. Is this a special banner? Do you guys realize how weird this is gonna be? Some kid's out there is gonna start Fire Emblem Heroes, and he's gonna pull that green Oompa Loompa, and they're gonna be like, what the heck? I don't remember this from any Fire Emblem. This doesn't even look like a Fire Emblem game. And also, Marf's, I forgot the guy's name, but Marf's dude is there too. It's a new heroes banner. After the summoning focus ends, these new heroes will continue to be available through future summoning. Oh my god, some guy out there is gonna start Fire Emblem Heroes, and he's gonna pull one of these heroes, and they're gonna be like, what the heck is this? That's so funny. Okay, Itsuki, thanks for reminding me. To tell you guys the truth, I bought the game, I got it, and then as soon as I found out it was censored, I was super upset. And then I decided to play other games before it, so yeah. Anyways, Kiria. This is Tharja's representative. Man, she looks so good. What? Everyone in this group, they're supposed to be idols. They're all supposed to be performed. There's something about like song and music. But here's the thing. They all have like these perfect bodies. Do you see her thigh gap? What? I mean, she's perfect. A perfect representative for Tharja. Tharja has probably the slickest body in all of Fire Emblem. Anyways, eye patches make you a pirate. So for Pirate Girl, it's Mirage Rod, attack +6, inflicts attack res -6 on foes in 2 spaces during combat. Huh. At first look, you're like, attack res -6 on opponents? That's just like Tharja-ish. Tharja's attack speed -4, and it's a blade tome. So, but inflicts attack res -6 on foes within 2 spaces during combat. That's actually seriously good, because this is like a constant debuff. It's like the opposite of a drive, and it's on your opponents. So within 2 spaces, she's always gonna be dropping 2 attack and res -6. So she's actually partially a support hero because of that. Within 2 spaces during combat. Yeah, within 2 spaces during combat, because it's not like during combat this triggers. It's straight up if it's within 2 spaces. So it's actually super useful. So you might be like, you know, that doesn't seem like much. Attack res -6. Well, it's not only hers that can use it. The fellow heroes that you have could also use that, so long as she's within 2 spaces. So yeah, technically she can buff up any other mage by dropping the opponent's res and attack. Because if you drop their stats, the same thing as buffing your stats, right? It doesn't matter if I hit 60 or you drop. If I go from 50 to 60, if you drop from 50 to 40, it's the same thing. So that's the idea. So that's actually better than it looks, even though it's kind of plain. But yeah, attack +6 and then res -6. So essentially it's adding like 9 extra attack and then dropping their attack by 6. So it's like adding more defense and res as well is the equivalent. That's super good. Additionally, she has Iceberg. Whatever, you can get Iceberg anywhere. Attack res solo would work with Mirage. What? She can add, that's 9 plus 6. She can add 15 extra attack. What? And then she has law attack res, and she introduces law attack res. She can add 18 damage and drop your damage by 9. And if it's via res, what the?
Low attack res 3, eh?
Wait a second, you're right. If you drop law attack res on Reinhardt, wait, thus far there has been nothing to drop res as a law skill. Fuck. I guess everyone's found Reinhardt's perfect B skill. Honestly, before I would say Reinhardt's best B skills were chill res, but that's, you know, inconsistent. You might be fighting something that it doesn't trigger on. Wings of Mercy, that's inconsistent, because if you're really good with your team, he might not use it, and he's Cav anyway, so he moves really well. You might use Bowbreaker, which is really old school. When you had a lot of Brave Lens going around, you don't see it anymore. Like, there weren't a lot of good options. So this is like the first time I've seen like a truly good option. Law attack res, because Reinhardt has pretty good defense, and he has a really good attack. So if you drop your opponent's res by 3 and take away their ability to buff for res, that could be scary. But hold on, do you not kill her for Reinhardt? Do you know how bad that's gonna feel? How can you look at her? She didn't get toned like this just to get fodder off to Reinhardt. Also, it's actually kind of funny that these don't count as dual heroes. Anyways, I don't know. Don't kill Idol for Reinhardt. That's messed up. Oh, I'm so conflicted with this banner. I love what it stands for, which is the first time ever we're getting a crossover. This isn't really a crossover though, but it's the closest thing to a crossover thus far. God damn. Guys, let me ask you this. You know I love lollies. Do you think I like this lolly? Also, somebody just said RIP story. Yeah, this story's gonna make no sense now. Why are Tokyo Mirage Session Idols fighting you in the story? And not just fighting in the story, but they're in some weird elf land. What? No, I don't like her. The answer is no, I don't like her. Like, I give extra points to lollies, but this is a terrible one. She looks like such a cute, dumb marshmallow. Do you know how messed up this looks like? She's literally holding an axe with that smile, and she's that small. This looks so messed up. And do you see the accessory on the axe knight? Anyways, whatever. Mamori? She looks so stupid. That's all I gotta say. This is Paralog? Okay, you're right. It won't be a main story. Thank goodness for that. Still doesn't make sense. Anyways, it's Mirage Axe. Res +3. Ooh. If units within 2 spaces of an ally, grants defense res +6 to unit during combat, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack. So that's like essentially Wary Fighter. That's kind of like Hector's ability, you know? Was it legendary? No. Yeah, it was Legendary Hector, I think. So yeah, that's essentially the same idea. Basically, it's easier on her. Just have an ally, defense res +6, and then res +3 all times, and then your foe cannot make a follow-up attack. So that's actually really good. She really extends her defensive stats. Just being 2 spaces near an ally is super easy to trigger after all. Green Axer, of course, Bonfire, and then she has a new new skill. Ooh, thanks, Tarantula.
If anybody asks, so say Mamori is from Thracia 776. Lol.
Yes, I agree with that. Guys, if anyone asks you where Mamori is from, just say she's from Thracia. People might believe you, because Thracia is such an old game. You're just like, they didn't know how to draw her back then, you know? I mean, anyways, she has Shield Session. If foe initiates combat, grants bonus to units, defense res during combat equals 9 minus number of foes who have already acted. Oh! Oh, wow. Wow. Can we get a clap? That is... I've been under the impression that IS couldn't think of anything new. That's new. That is new. In other words, if your opponent battles you, okay, so if she's the first battle, I mean, so if you have nobody who's acted and she's the first fight they take, she gets the full 9. Yeah, number of foes who already acted, but it has to be by 3. This is kind of confusing, but my understanding is this. Basically, it's about how many units have used their turns, and if no one uses their turns, so it counts as a minimum of 3, so it's 9 minus 3, so she gets defense res +6. That's what I understand. I might be wrong, but I'm like giving it up to IS here because they did something really interesting. I didn't even think the system could count it like that, but yeah, they do. Wow, this now tells you to pay attention to when you attack a hero, because it can make a significant difference. Huh. So up here's like, if she's the first foe to be encountered and fought, she gets the foe +9? Or is it +6? I think it's +6, because it's minimum value of 3. Or is it +9? I guess we'll see, but yeah. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding, but that's what it looks like to me. That is actually really interesting, because that's a significant amount of defense and res. Wait a second. No, you're right. It has to be 9. It has to be 9. Because if it's not 9, why don't they just use close defense? Oh, I guess this is close and distant defense. Dang. That's the idea. It's close and distant defense, but it's based on number of how many foes have already acted instead of whether they're attacking from afar or up close. That's the point. Okay. I get it now. Okay, wow. She can up to get +15/+15. Unless I'm wrong, then it'll be +12/+12. So it's 9/6 or 6/6 is what I see. So that's huge. That's either 12 defense, 12 res, or 15 defense, 15 res. Okay, clear enough. Clear like mud. Anyways, and then she has Vengeful Fighter, which we all know is a great skill. She's actually super good. And that A skill is getting foddered off. That is so cute. Drog. Do you guys see Drog? Ooh. Alright. I don't like these I don't like the heroes so far, to be honest. Too many of these heroes are getting foddered off. I do love how that they're getting into the normal pool. Anyway, Tsubasa, she got censored in the international release, and I was really upset. I don't even understand. It was part of, like, on the Wii U they censored Xenoblade Saga 2, and they censored Xenoblade Chronicles 2 or X. I forget now. Oh my god, it's been so long since I played. And then they censored Tokyo Mirage Sessions. They had so many censoring that I got really annoyed. So yeah. Anyways, I'm glad. I actually don't remember, but I think this is uncensored version. They basically covered up her cleavage, which is wacky. Anyways, Tsubasa, her rep is Sheeta. Why is Faye's first collab a collab of a crossover game? Did they even announce this as a collab? I guess we'll see in a moment. But yeah, this is technically a collab. So, I'm glad. It's a start of the right direction. See, right now in Dragalia Lost, guys, at the end of the month, Monster Hunter is entering Dragalia Lost. Like, that's a super cool collab. At the very least, FEH is on the right track. I don't care if it took 3 years. It took 3 years. But I don't care if it took 3 years if they're going to finally make the right decisions. In the past year, they've actually done a lot of things I like or agree with. I just feel like as soon as Three Houses ended, they had the correct personnel working on FEH again. Because I feel like as during Three Houses development, they took all the good developers and smart people from the IS mobile team and they just transferred over to Three Houses, which makes sense. You know, you want your console game to be a hit. But FEH made more money and you know, funded Three Houses. So I'm glad like finally somebody's taking control and like going with these better ideas like crossovers and whatnot. Hopefully in the future we have online multiplayers or like alliances and whatnot. Anyways, yes, better late than never. I'll read that later, Strong. So Mirage Feather is what she has, effect against armored and cav foes. Oh my god, of course. Come on, it's Sheeta, guys. Sheeta's effective against armor and cav foes. So you guys didn't know why? It was because in her game, she had the Wing Lance, and the Wing Lance was not only effective against armor and cav foes, it was also triggers crits a ton. So she got her. Oh, she's a Lancer too. Thank goodness. This is what Sheeta should have been. Sheeta should have been a Lancer. There's no such thing as the Wing Sword, by the way. That's a made-up weapon they put into FEH. But they couldn't give her the Wing Lance and then have her still be a sword peg snipe, right? Anyways, effect against armored and cav foes grants speed +3. If unit initiates combat after an ally has already acted, grants attack plus speed +6 during combat, and unit can make a follow-up attack before folk can counter attack. What? That is some BS. Hold up. That's not fair. That's the easiest condition I have ever seen. Guys, literally, just make sure you use any of your allies anywhere on the map and end their turn. They could just buffer, they could just move away, and then automatically she doubles, and automatically her opponent can... Yeah, during combat, and unit can make a follow attack before foe can counterattack. What? Before foe can counterattack? It's basically a brave weapon then. Bruh, that's insane. It's a brave weapon that's double effective against armor and cav foes. It's a brave weapon that adds 6 speed and... Sorry, 9 speed and 6 attack. And the only condition is you end turn on an ally. It cannot quad, true, but it should act as a brave weapon essentially, in that it always doubles. If we're going off the Sheeta archetype, she's going to be pretty quick. If she even has 40 speed, which is kind of on the lower end. I mean, we just had armor heroes with 44 speed, I mean. Like the Glorious Gifts banner, we have a ton of armors that are that quick. If she reaches just 40 speed, guys, with this Mirage Feather, she can reach 49 speed. Without her A skill even being factored in. She's gonna have no issue doubling. And all she has to do is get someone to end their turn. Oh, that's so easy. She's so good. Anyways, she has Moonbow. Oh, I guess it's a Sheeta thing. Get rid of it. Just put something else on it. Probably Luna. If she's always gonna double you... Holy... If she's always gonna double, that Moonbow is free. If you drop... What? Oh, you can't put Flashing Blade on her. Oh, that's right. That's the one thing she gives up going from Sheeta to Tsubasa. Sheeta's Wing Sword can essentially become Flashing Blade, but anyways, she has Blade Session 3. If unit initiates combat, grants bonus to units attack speed during combat equals 3. Oh, this is different. 3 plus number of allies who have already acted. X3. Oh, what? No. No. You've lost your mind, IS. You've lost your mind. 3 plus number of allies who have already acted. In other words, she needs 1 ally to already act in order to get Mirage Feather to trigger its ability. And that 1 ally who has already acted will automatically will automatically give her 3 plus 3. What? Because it's 3 plus number of allies who have already acted. So long as you have one ally activate, it's 1 times 3. So that's 3. So 3 plus 3, 6. She gets 6 extra attacks, 6 extra speed from Blade Session, and another 6 extra attack, 6 extra speed from Mirage Feather, on top of the 3 base speed and the ability to double before foe can counterattack. You're absurd. No, that is crazy. If you get your entire team to trigger, maximum value of 9. Oh, so it's you actually don't even need the entire team to trigger. But basically, she gets 9 extra attack, 9 extra speed from Blade Session, 6 extra attack, 6 extra speed from Mirage Feathers, and then she gets the reverse death for real one. What the fuck? This is some bullshit. Anyways, I'm not doing the math wrong, guys. It's bed mass, so it's multiplications before plus. But still, that's crazy. What? That's insane. Anyways, she also has chill speed. Okay, I think you're going fast enough. If you can reach 15 additional speed, 18 additional speed from using Mirage Feather and Blade Session, you're going fast enough. What a wasteful skill. Who the heck needs chill speed after this point? I guess it's for the rest of her team. And then she has home flyers. I guess, who cares? Guys, who really cares? She already has one of the most ideal weapons and ideal A skills ever. Like, that's such a perfect combination. You could have just given random crap for the rest of the stuff, which is basically it is. And she would be still perfect. Okay. Okay, she's busted. She's absolutely busted. You just saw it in action here, guys. Oh my... Guys, look. Hold up. Let's combine our strength. What absurdity. She's doing 36 damage times 2. Blue versus green. And it's an Axe Knight. She's at a disadvantage, and she's gonna smash through him. No problem. And it's a Brave effect. She's basically better Est, I would say. Because Est is only effective against armors. She's effective against armors. Est needs 2 flyers around her. She doesn't. Est is free, and that's the only thing Est will have over her, is what I'll say. But Tsubasa appears to be busted, and it seems to be a pretty good banner overall. Anyways, what do you guys think of the banner? Let me know. Should you pull? No, you shouldn't. Here's why. February 7th is the anniversary for Fire Emblem Heroes, guys. You gotta remember that. Every anniversary, they run some super bonkers Hero Fest banners, and they run something special, and there's gonna be a ton of orbs. I would at least wait until anniversary happens. Otherwise, this is problematic. Like, if you drain your orbs here for 3%, and remember, these are not special heroes. They're going to be in the normal pool. So, it's really hard for me to recommend this. But just remember, anniversary is showing up, so there might be a better, more worthwhile banner. They're super flashy. I like that we have a crossover. It's just the timing is so bad. But yeah. Anyways, that is the banner. Best hero here, easily Tsubasa. Aside from Tsubasa, all the other heroes are at least pretty good. So, yeah, great banner. Good luck, guys.